Go. Today's been a roller coaster. I know.
Hello, Ryan.
Hey, Sophie. I could use a emergency repair. I drove so much, my engine's like completely fucked if I drive it.
Okay. Well, I'm currently a bit up north.
Are you
I'm
doing
just
crime?
recovering. I'm recovering after I got shot by fucking Kyle Pred.
What?
Yep.
Wait, are you... I had just heard about this, that...
Yeah, the shot in Mirror Park just in front of his house.
Oh,
and he states that I hit him with my car, which have no brake marks at all and no damage to my car.
What are the chances,
You tell me,
Chad?
Brian, how have I hit him?
Kyle is... You have to understand that Fred lost his mind 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've known it, but it's one of those things where, like, you know, no one wants to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Because most would rather, pretend something isn't a problem so that they don't have to do anything about it.
Yeah.
And I will let you know that that's not how I operate or SASM operates. And if I'm going to be rather transparent, I wouldn't be surprised if I've seen this playbook, right? This isn't the first time I've seen it. It's, this is what some clean people will do by trying to manufacture situations. In fact, I'm going to tell you right now, and you can quote me on this. Don't actually quote me because that might be a problem. But...
Yeah.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if he's trying to get a marshal to come his way and then be like, oh my God, see, they arrested me. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
You want to hear the worst part, actually?
Yeah.
After he shot me, he straight up told me as he was calling 911 at the same time, he was like, oh, they're going to believe me. They love me.
They love him because he cuts paychecks. They also love Turner because he cut their paychecks. When Turner was removed to his inability to keep his fucking corrupt ass evidence hiding dumb fucks in their positions, he fell on the sword after sitting on a fence for so long, the fence broke. And he was left without a job. And at that time, people were really upset. And then 3 days later, Pred came and everything was fine again. The same thing will occur once the next chief is chosen. It's just all a part of the cycle. So,
and you know, the funny thing is, when I mentioned to Crystal, who was the one who don't
trust her.
Yeah, I didn't. But when I started asking questions, because I turned it on Crystal, because she was asking for a statement. I told her what happened. And then I asked her what's going to happen with Kyle. And she was like, oh, I don't know. We're going to look into it.
You should give another... I think you should go to a member of BCSO and make sure you give another statement. Because I will tell you right now, back in the day, she used to help terrorists on behalf of Pred. And
she also said that she does love him because he was my chief.
Oh no.
But I straight up said, where are my brake marks? Where are the damage to my car? He was in a wheelchair, mind you. So where are the damage to one, the wheelchair, and two, my car?
Oh boy.
And she couldn't answer that question because there is none in the... Like, even after I went to the hospital and got driven back to my car, there was still no damage to my car other than to my backlight.
Yeah.
One of my brake backlight was broken. That was it.
You know, him and I, had a really good relationship. And then I became director. And his attitude with me changed immediately. It was like a child looking. You ever go to a birthday party when you're young and the first kid gets that slice of cake and then the other one gets another slice and he starts to look at the other plate and starts to wonder, wait, is his bigger?
See, I was at the hearing, with Fred, and I thought it was quite funny because there were several things that to me sounded rather funny and didn't make sense. It was fucking hilarious to hear all the things that was said, both from your guys' side, but also from his. His try to explain some of the things that just didn't make sense.
No, it's things will change. I promise you this, that victims, regardless of who it is, hell, even if it's one of my marshals, if there is wrongdoing, it must be addressed because there are few civilians left or reason to remain a civilian, right? It's almost safer to join a gang because there are no police willing to protect.
Yeah.
And my goal as director, genuinely, everything that we do, the thing that I tell them every day is that if we're not there to do what we can, and we're not always gonna get it right. We can't be everywhere at once. Things happen, but at least that should be the direction that we start to change things, and hopefully others see it and start to follow suit. So, if you've only given the statement to Crystal, please give. I would call. Let me give you a name that, if you. I'm trying to give you a name that's not going to be afraid, right? And
see, the funny thing is also, I might not be a complete civilian. Yes, I have my mechanic shop, which I run super clean. So clean that I would say, if you want to try and raid my shop just to see what's there, you could, because there's nothing you're going to be able to find. There's nothing to put on it. But I do know that I do illegal stuff as well. But that doesn't mean that I should.
The Constitution protects everyone to the right to dignity, which means that just because you have a record does not mean that you're any less of a civilian, right?
Yep.
And a civilian doesn't mean whether or not you have a felony. Just because you have a record doesn't mean you can be treated different, right?
Yeah. Well, my joke constantly now, whenever people say that I have, record. Yeah, but at least I haven't shot any cops.
I mean, that makes maybe that's what he wants you to do,
There's a very, very few cops that make me want to sometimes reconsider. I am not, in general, a violent person, but there is people who treat you in a way where you pretty much are ready to, throw the nice towel in the ring and just be like, fuck it. You know what? But I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will talk to one in BCSO. If you have a name in mind you think would be better, please let me know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple. Wait, who's the second person? Have you talked to a second person other than Crystal?
No. The only other person I talked to was the doctor at CMC, who I asked to write down our report as well.
Yes, that's a good idea. I would also, you know what, Jenna Mustard, and I would.
Yeah, I know Jenna.
I would have Jenna take a secondary statement. Don't mention my name so that it doesn't turn into some shit. But she does really good report writing, and she knows the difference between right and wrong. So,
all right,
okay, easy,
perfect,
awesome.
Yeah, I will definitely do that. I will reach out to Jenna.
All right, easy. You stay safe.
You too, Brian.
Bye. Bro, what the fuck? What are the chances